How to replace the rear brake caliper on an EX11 e-bike. 1. Turn off the EX11 e-bike. 2. Insert the key and turn it clockwise to release the battery. Once the battery pops up, remove the battery. 3. Remove the 4 screws securing the battery mount assembly, then carefully remove the battery mount assembly and controller. 4. Cut and remove the cable ties securing the motor cable. Disconnect the motor cable connector from the main wiring harness connector. 5. Remove the 2 rear brake caliper mounting bolts, then remove the rear brake caliper. 6. Remove the 2 protective sleeves from the wiring harness. 7. Pull back the protective boot covering the rear brake cable connection at the right brake lever. Loosen the fitting screw, then firmly pull the rear brake cable fitting out of the brake lever. 8. Cut the brass ferrule from the end of the rear brake cable. Remove the retaining screw and protective boot. 9. Carefully pull the rear brake cable out through the bike frame. Installing the new rear brake caliper. 10. Route the new rear brake cable correctly through the bike frame until it reaches the right brake lever. 11. Position the new rear brake caliper correctly and tighten the 2 mounting bolts securely. 12. Install the protective boot, retaining screw, and brass ferrule onto the rear brake cable in the correct order. 13. Loosen the fitting screw at the right brake lever, then firmly insert the rear brake cable end into the matching opening. 14. Push the brass ferrule fully into position, tighten the fitting screw securely, then reinstall the protective boot over the connection. 15. Reinstall the 2 protective sleeves over the wiring harness. 16. Carefully place the controller and wiring harness back into the battery compartment. 17. Reconnect the motor cable connector to the main wiring harness connector, ensuring the arrow markings are properly aligned. Tighten the waterproof connector collar securely. 18. Reinstall the battery mount assembly and tighten the 4 mounting screws securely. 19. Reinstall the battery. 20. Turn on the power and the right brake lever several times. 21. Rotate the rear wheel and apply the rear brake. Verify that the brake engages properly and stops the wheel. Installation complete.